So, uh, let me start by sharing my screen. Okay. So yeah, this class, so I'll be taking you guys on support and resistance and how to use your trend line too. So everything will be in one. Understand? So support and resistance, these are lines in the market where the market reacts to. Understand? It's like a ceiling and the floor. You get me? The support is the ceiling while the support is the floor while the resistance is the ceiling. So that's how you like get to differentiate your support and resistance. Let's say I told you the horizontal line, the horizontal ray. These are basically tools you can use to draw your support and resistance in the market. You can see this is a resistance area. So the resistance areas are like the ceiling, understand, like the top, understand. But you can tell for a fact that this is not a strong resistance area in the market because it's only reacting once in the market. So once you want to draw a resistance in the market, you need to actually look at the past. Understand? You need to actually look at the past. But before we get to that level, I want to like break it down to you on how to draw your support and resistance step by step. So let's use our delete tool and delete everything. So basically, let's say I'm using my horizontal array, okay? And I'm using this tool right here, our polyline, to like make you understand how I draw my support and resistance. So this is one, this is another one. So I call this, okay, this is one again. This is another one. Then we have another one like this. Another one like this. It needs to kiss. You need to kiss this line here. So basically, these are like three ways I spot my support and resistance. Understand? So this is a type A, type A. This is type B. This is type C. So these are different ways of drawing your support and resistance. This is type A, type B, and type C. Understand? So these are ways of drawing support and resistance, and we can actually see it in the market using our line graph if you want to, if you don't have the eyes, because if I draw my support and resistance line here, because normally drawing your support and resistance line, you need to know that you are drawing it. You need to think about the past. Understand? History plays itself over and over again. So if I draw my support and resistance line like this, I can see different types here. Understand? With my eyes, using the candlestick analysis here. So but if I use my line graph, it's going to be easier to like spot this support and resistance. So we can spot this our type A support and resistance. Let's find a way to spot our type A because it kisses our support and resistance line. Understand? So we'll find this kisses the line. So basically we are finding our brush tool. Yeah, we use our brush tool to like, so this is a type A support and resistance there. Understand? This is also a type A support and resistance. And let's say we are looking for a type B support and resistance. Type B support, which means it's like it went through, then came back down. So this is it here. This is our type B. This is our type. This can still be our type B support and resistance, but so like basically type A, type B, and type C, then our type C support and resistance, it's close to the support and resistance, but it's not touching on our line graph. But if you go to our candlestick analysis, you can go to our candlestick formation, you can see it's the wicks are touching the support and resistance line. So these are type C. You get me? So these are ways of drawing your support and resistance line. So if I'm using my candlestick analysis, you can see our type C, the wick is touching the line. Understand? But if you go to our line graph, you can actually see it like this. So this is an easy way to draw your support and resistance line. So let's say I'm using our line graph because it's easier to use your line graph to draw your support and resistance. But I prefer using my candlestick graph because I understand the market more. So if I come back here and say, okay, I'm using this level to draw my support and resistance line, I can find a different types here. It didn't touch the line, so it's a type C. This is a type A, it touches the line. This is a type C, this is a type A, you get me, type B, you get me? So these are ways to draw your support and resistance. You can just have fun with it because we look at the past. You get me? So if we go onto our left hand side and see what's happening in the market. Let's say we are going to our weekly time frame. Let's see our weekly time frame because it's going to show you more. So those lines we drew, you can tell that they are very, very strong support and resistance areas. So this is our type A, type B, you get me? It's came back down, come back up, retest, went back up. So type A, type B, type A, type A, you get me? These are type C because it went through and came back down. Because if you use our line graph, you can see it went through, came back down. If you use our candlestick, sorry about that. So yeah, this is how you draw your support and resistance area in the market. So these are factors. Like let's say you're drawing it from here, you find somewhere in the past. This is type A, type B. So let's go to the present. You can see it's influencing the present. Understand? So the past matters when you draw your support and resistance. So this is a type B, this is a type A, this is a type B. Understand? And this is a type C because it's a bit far away. Understand? It's a bit far away, but you can tell that, see, this side is a bit far away. Let me show you something. This side is a bit far away from the market, but you can, if I go to my candlestick analysis, you can see the wick touches the support and resistance line. So these are to me, trading is subjective. Understand? You need to understand that trading is subjective, and you need to see the market the way you want to see the market, not the way I want to see the market. So these are things I put in place for you to like understand how to read this market chart because it's technical analysis. Understand? So all this will come together as confluence in the future once you understand how to draw your support and resistance and how to map these things out. Understand? So this is how you draw your support and resistance. So me, I basically love using my candlestick analysis to draw my support and resistance. Get me touches here, like get me. So this how to draw your support and resistance line. So you draw, come back here, you draw touches. The amount like the more price touches your support and resistance, the more valid it is in the recent market condition. Understand? So let's say your support is the top. No, support is a floor, and resistance is the ceiling. Understand? So that's how you actually demarcate your support and your resistance. Understand? And so let me show you the present market price now. This is where the market is. So let me delete everything again. So this is how the market is reacting. You're having higher highs and higher lows. So that's for market structure. Understand? But right now we're talking about support and resistance and how to use your support and resistance, your line graph to like demarcate your support and resistance. So it's really, really easy. Once you get a hang of it, you get to understand. So you need to practice how to draw this. You need to go back to different pairs, GBP USD, GBP JPY. Just draw your support and resistance and just see how market react to those places during the past and in the present. Understand? So when it comes to the present, market will always react to the zone. Understand? So the amount of time price, the amount of time market react to these zones, it makes it weaker. So it's like a door. Understand? It's like a door. Let's say you're knocking a door over and over. Let's say you're matching it. So once you match it first time, second time, third time, it gets weak. Understand? So it gets weak. So once it gets weak, it breaks. Understand? The next, let's say we hit it first time, second time, third time, and it's weak. Understand? It fourth time might break it. You get me? So this is how you see your support and resistance. Understand? Like a door. So let's see. See now, market came back here to test this resistance, came back down, tested again, came back down. The amount of time price is hitting it, it gets weaker. The amount of time price is hitting it, it gets weaker. So one, two, three, four, it broke it. Understand? It came back down to test it as a support. Understand? These are valid points in the market that you need to like take very, very seriously. Understand? So one, two, three, four, it broke the market. It broke the support and resistance line. So you hit the door, hit it, then it opens, came back down to retest as a support at the zone. So that's how you draw your support and resistance. Understand? That's for support and resistance. So yeah, so the next class we're going to have is how you draw your trend lines. So let's go to the next class.